Well, I'm so excited about the new David Lynch film. You ready to watch it? The way it was intended to be watched, too.
Now, if you're playing the movie on a telephone, you will never in a trillion years
are you supposed to put like
experience the film.
Hey! That was my real... Hey, you want to watch a real movie? And by the way, there's a new bucket, new lights. There's been some new modifications. Check it out. For the bucket of Misfortune. So, are you ready to choose from the bucket of Misfortune? Let me tell you what's in this bucket of Misfortune. Today we're going to be doing, maybe, Pizza Hut training video from 1988. Or, we're doing, they're sticking to the bottom. Or, Fun Slide infomercial. That sounds promising. Surviving edged weapons. Well, we know who put this on here. Certainly not me. And the Kid's Guide to the Internet. That ought to be really fun. Well, John. Go. Ooh, that was pretty spooky. I thought we were out of the woods for Halloween, but apparently not.
But alas, it has returned. A torture device for the modern age. A choose of two will seal your doom. It's time to choose from the bucket of Misfortune.
Man, new bucket. Alright. Yo, pick, sir. For the bucket of Misfortune. I'm doing history. This is literally a new bucket. Pizza Hut training video 1988. What a privilege this is going to be. You know, it's funny, the last bucket of Misfortune had to do something with Pizza Hut. We can't escape the Pizza Hut. What if we start getting sponsors? What if we're sponsoring them now? Secretly. Your best. The making of pizza. How boring. Maybe not.
Okay, Julie, are you all ready to learn how to make a pizza the right way?
Making it great. Yes, I'm ready. Are we going to cook pizzas now?
Well, there's a lot more to it than just cooking. In fact,
we're not looking at a script and not talking into a camera.
Process at the beginning. First of all, are your hands washed?
Sure are.
Sure are.
Mine too.
Good.
All right, let's say an order for a pizza comes in. You'll read it and you'll get started on the pizza making process right away. You have to act fast. Just think, the sooner you get that pizza in the oven, the sooner our customers will be biting into it and tasting how delicious it is.
And they'll have
oh my gosh.
That's
I like
right.
glitched while she was
We're
eating.
not just making pizza.
That wasn't very nice.
Creating an experience.
Look how uncomfortable this kid
Think of
looks.
it as
She's like, why am I doing this,
customers
Mom?
happy.
I like that.
Our customers expect the same high-quality product and service every time they come to a Pizza Hut. And that's true whether it's a busy fire. Our job is to make sure they're never disappointed.
Are you entertained by this?
Okay, let's say the first order we get
Pan
is for
pizza.
medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. This is it's where we
this is where the hard cut.
So we take out a medium pan.
She's screwed up.
Prepared by our dough master. And we check it for quality. Now this one looks good. Now we keep our sauce right here with our other refrigerated items. We keep this lid closed.
Let's go back to the bucket and see what else is.
I like that.
This is stupid. This is
spread the sauce to within a quarter
not as
to a half
great as I
inch of
thought
the
it was
edge.
going to be.
It seems easy enough.
It is.
Well, that pizza training video was a disaster. And I tell you what, I know a lot about disasters. Anyway, let's pick another thing from this. Fun Slide infomercial. Oh my gosh. Go through another one. Surviving edged weapons. That sounds like a movie for a real man.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it. Let's definitely. I'm too busy drinking my coffee. I don't care.
No problem. Something with your food.
No problem.
Name on it. That'll be fine. Sheep and other warm-blooded animals.
Another warm-blooded
Or the
animals.
butane
Look at the lighter.
that conceals a push knife in back. Or the bracelet that
Bracelet?
pulls open into a knife. This commercially available rig
Who's this
gives an
Hawkeye?
offender ready access to
Like
tools
from Avengers.
hidden up his sleeve. This kind of money clip has more of a point to it than just holding cash. And a carrier like this, easily hidden under a shirt, can quickly arm a suspect with
What
this
was that?
wicked
Oh.
weapon.
Whoa.
Tonto knives, among the deadliest fighting knives, have incredible penetration capability because of their special blade configuration. Plus, they can be used to crush a human skull.
Crush
The
the human
ballistic knife
skull.
can either be used for conventional slashes
This sounds
or
like
stabs, or
Keith
fired with
Morrison,
deadly results
like
by a powerful
the
spring in the handle.
Bill Hader when he does
It's
them.
also
Oh, that's terrible.
You seem kind of psyched.
No, I'm bummed.
Yeah,
this
that's on Saturday Night Live. He gets
popular with
excited.
prostitutes. Also sold on the open market is this key that opens into a knife. And this bear claw necklace.
Bear claw necklace with tits.
Do you watch all the people who may be at the scene?
Okay, we got a domestic here.
Do you stay aware of everything around you that could be a weapon?
They're in the kitchen arguing, so I guess anything could be a weapon there. Uh-oh, look out for that guy behind you, or person. Oh! Oh! Gosh!
Common household items can produce extreme
Scissors?
damage. An attack with this grapefruit cutter would be like getting stabbed with two knives.
All of this sounds like something from taken out of Fargo.
This fatal chest
Oh
wound.
gosh. Oh,
This table fork.
this table fork will end your life.
Glorify the blade. Heroes who build confidence in fighting back against the bad guy.
Shut your engine off! What the fuck do you want? Want to see your driver's license? What for? I said I'm only a block from home.
I'm only a black from home.
Look, I just want to see your driver's license. Oh, Christ. I got it here somewhere.
Dude, they'd be like, stop reaching for your pockets. Stop reaching for your pockets.
Most people
That's normally what they do.
They don't want cross.
You don't normally let them go under in the car.
To guard those boundaries.
You almost never let that
Come
happen.
and get it.
Come and get it?
Adding to this country's heritage of edged weapons, as one
Bill.
officer on the right is being
Look.
chased by an EDP armed with two knives.
And
But when the officer fired,
got two
and
knives.
then ran out of ammunition.
he's smiling. Two knives and smiling. That should have been the cover of this. That's an actual
When you
photo.
can't create or maintain distance, or you have no other choice, you may have to know effective unarmed defense as a last resort. But be aware of extensive misinformation on this subject.
Hey, man, what are you doing here? Standing around.
Stand
I'm
around.
here, not on some street corner somewhere. Free country,
Wait.
man. I can stand where I want. Well, I don't like that. You can see
Well,
what
I
you're
don't
doing
like
there.
that.
You got some idea
No.
or something, man? I got something for you. Well, let me see.
Ooh.
Sometimes trainers claim fist fighting
Stab him in the
works, but usually it
belly.
doesn't, because it
Ooh.
doesn't stabilize the weapon.
That wouldn't
Classic
help.
techniques like the
Doing
X-block.
this?
This just wastes time. And
Yeah,
gives an easy
that's what I was
target
about to
by
say.
keeping you in line with the motion of his weapon.
And look, yeah, that would help him be able to stab you better. Ah.
Use anything valuable.
Oh my gosh.
Tactics.
In my mind, I'm never going to die in no get-up. Absolutely never. If a man turns around and punches me in the head, the fight's on. If he cuffs me, the fight's on. If I'm shot, the fight is on. I'm not losing no fight to no scumbag out there in no period.
I'm not losing no fight to no scumbag out there.
The only way he gets me is cut my head off, and I mean that. I'll fight you till I got a breath left in me. I don't think any of those animals in that street can beat me. And I've been going that way for 18 years of street service, street duty. That's the way I'm going to keep on going. You don't lose the fight.
After my partner
Good
died,
day.
I had a lot of calls where I
That
came
guy's
across
like
edged weapons.
RoboCop the
People had
human.
their possessions.
Wow. It's not even Christmas yet and I'm already wearing terrible sweaters. Well, welcome everyone to Greenlight Cinema. I'm Brandon Pacheco, and it's nice to have you guys with me. Welcome to our very first Web of the Worst, or I guess it's kind of, you know, we've been doing this show for a while, but let's call it something different because we're looking up new things, internet videos. And I made this really great cover art. It almost looks like a Drew Struzan. I know, it's very impressive. Doesn't look like it was made by a kindergarten or a child at all. This is fantastic. And we got new lights. And Spider-Man's here. So welcome everyone. And let's talk about our videos from the internet of Web of the Worst. And our very first movie is Pizza Hut, Training 1988. Well, I don't really have a whole lot to say about any of these movies, if I'm being completely honest, but let's go ahead and start. Well, the Pizza Hut Training 1988 video was probably the most absolutely most boring video I've ever watched as a training video. I mean, we've seen some pretty exciting training videos. Surviving Edge Weapons isn't really a training video, but oh wow, was that a big shift in compared to what the first video was. But anyways, yeah, the video starts out with, we have a trainer and she's kind of giving the basic, you know, talk or what all we need to know to this girl. She looks like she's coming off as a smart aleck, as if she knows all this stuff already. So it's like, hey, if you already know all about this pizza, then why don't you go ahead and make it yourself? Starting with your bottom sauce, starting with your cheese. The video's got like a lot of graphs about how to start the pizza with the sauce and the cheese, and you want to clean the salad bars, and I don't know, just things like that, which I started thinking, I'm like, is any of this applicable to today? Do we still have salad bars in Pizza Hut? I don't know. I haven't left the house since 2020. But that's another story. If we're just being completely honest about everything on this, what really sold this video for me in the beginning was the cover art was just so 80s. And not like that bull crap right there, but like, I mean, real 80s. And I was like, I bet this is gonna be, you know, real cheesy and funny. And it was cheesy. But yeah, there's a lot of mozzarella cheese in there. It was good. But no, it was just your boring, you know, typical training video. And the girl says, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because we're not just making pizza, we're creating an experience for our customers. Think of it as making pizza that makes customers happy.
I like that.
You know, you learn a lot, you know, don't goof up on your job, which I guess is kind of like for every job. Make sure that make sure that the salad bar stays clean and the tables are clean, and that the salad bar has got plenty of food, and that you start with your bottom sauce first, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It just, hey, if you ever need to know, it's on YouTube.
Think of it as making pizza that makes customers happy.
I like that.
There's really no good way to describe how incoherently boring this video was. And so, with that being said, moving on to the next one, and that would be Surviving Edge Weapons. Yeah. Spider-Man, would you like to elaborate? I'll take it from here. Surviving Edge Weapons. Boy, it feels like I've seen this one before. It feels very familiar.
There's also hidden danger in this lipstick tube, popular with prostitutes. Also sold in the open market is the...
I never thought I'd miss a Pizza Hut 1965 ad ever before in my life, or never thought I'd ever say that in my life. I mean, the next and last video, Surviving Edge Weapons, This video kept my interest up. From about 100,000% from the last video. There's constant action, outdated scenarios. They get way out of hand. A lot of great reenactments. Then they show actual people, which did get stabbed, which was a little, we did fast forward, a lot of that in parts, except for this one guy who went on like a complete rant. I'm not laughing about it at all. He looked very serious.
I'm not losing no fight to no scumbag out there in no ghetto. Period. That's it. No son of a bitch out there is going to get me.
But I just loved how he was like, any scumbag try to come at me. I think I laughed a little to myself there on that, but it was really interesting. Very different from Pizza Hut. The greatest thing though about this video, and it's also on YouTube if you can find it, is it's believe it or not the, you know, the actual stuff and the pictures, it's the reenactments, because you're like, oh gosh, what's gonna happen next? And some of it I had already seen a little bit before, but they, you know, there was a lot of it I didn't see before, and I was like, oh gosh, I kind of wished I hadn't now. This was pretty interesting night full of movies. I'm hoping though we get back, I hope we go to the internet. I want to learn the internet for kids, you know, so my kids can know the internet as well. But this one right here, hey, we got it out of our system. It'd been great though at one point in the Surviving Edge weapons if they got to go to like a Pizza Hut, because I was thinking to myself, hey, you know, there's a bunch of like Edge things at a Pizza Hut, and that would be madness. But I don't know. You know, you get what you get with these internet videos. Sometimes they're gonna be good, sometimes they might be bad, and you know, we found a couple of goof ups for tonight. We're gonna try and find some more. If anyone has any like ideas for any great internet videos, or old or outdated, I like the training ones the best. We can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with safety videos for forklifts. That's what we needed, like a forklift, like that would have been, oh, that would have been perfect for the Pizza Hut video, is have like a forklift like driving around, you know, or I don't know, having it in Surviving Edge weapons. You can really damage a human body with a forklift. Squid. Oh man, been great. But you know, if you wanted to, you could really put these videos together and make them a little interesting. I guess the boring, annoying, smart aleck Pizza Hut girl, you know, she could like become like a police officer, and then I'm just writing a movie over here, I guess. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot else to say about Surviving Edge weapons. It's intense, it's very gritty, very real, not made for probably people that aren't law enforcement, but hey, if you need something interesting to watch, check it out. Also comment below and tell us what we're watching next for internet videos. This is a new series. It's gonna get great. Web of the Worst. Alright. And the bucket of misfortune. Hey, what's in these? Oh my goodness. Oh, Kingo! Come on, Nanjiani! 2 of them! I mean, what kid wouldn't want to play with these Marvel Eternals figures? They look so great. He's like, I love his stand-up routine. It's so funny. Happy birthday. Thank you very much.
Worst fucking birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you very much for watching this. Well, did you... Hey John, what do you think about the Surviving Edge Weapons movie? Is this everything you were hoping it'd be? It was pretty good. It was a little intense, man. I gotta say, wow. Hey, Chicago, that's up near Kansas City. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode and us checking out some more internet videos. Please like and subscribe if you hadn't already. Okay, thanks, bye. I like the music though.